It's time to dust off your favourite chair and sit in front of the big screen TV. Get a drink in your hand because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Your number one host, the Thunder from Down Under, a man on a quest to make money for beer. Sparring DK presents Relegation Regen Rebuild, Atletico Madrid. Hello and welcome back to Relegation Regen Rebuild here with Atletico Madrid. Season number 2 has started off with a flyer, 2 wins, 1 draw. We sit in 5th position. We need to push on here, try and pick up as many points as we can along the way. So let's just jump straight into this one with a player upgrade. Right, today's player upgrade is for Gasparoni, the Italian winger. This one comes from, I'm going to go with Migs. It's M1GGZ. Thank you very much for your comment. 30 thumbs up at the time of recording. So we've gone with the number 12 attire kit, short sleeves, white tape on both wrists, some low socks, white ankle tape, and keep the boots. So those flourishing pink boots will hopefully carry him down the wing, and let's hope that he gets some opportunities to get some crosses in, and maybe we'll find his first goal for the club. But let's get into this episode. Right, here we go. First game of the episode. It is Deportivo Alaves at the Menziros das Stadium, whatever you want to bloody call it. But yeah, we're in some good form. We sit in 5th position. They're in 9th, and obviously only early days in the season, but we've managed to find some avenues forward. We've found some goals through Russo and Aguado so far this season. Lovato has been in some decent form and really relishing the second season as the captain of the club. Seems to have pulled his head in at the moment, so we'll keep an eye on that one. We go in with an unchanged lineup once again. The boys are getting the job done, so Mancini doesn't want to change up things too much, but a game on the road here. Hopefully the boys can get the job done. We know who's in this starting lineup, so let's get straight into the action. It's Deportivo here with a free kick inside 7 minutes. They whip inside the box. Russo gets in there and makes the touch, but they're aggressive and pushing forward here. Good work from Jose Manuel, and here's Gasparoni. Well, Deportivo are pushing forward. They've got a corner now, but they have picked up an injury. This one's deep off the back of the box, and it was Diaz getting in there doing some damage, but it looks like we might have picked up a knock ourselves. And he take the game. Oh, it's a lovely ball from Sancho, and he's found Alvarez. Alvarez pushes himself down the wing. Can he get the cross in? No, picked off by Danny Torres. Good tackle from Jose Manuel. Here's Sergio Alvarez. He'll flick this one back. Sancho Gallardo sees an avenue forward. He pushes his way down the wing. Stops, props, delivers it forward. He's got Aguado. Oh, he's offside. Come on, lad. Jose Manuel will play this one forward. He's got Russo. Lays it off. Gasparoni's found a way forward. Lays it inside. Oh, everyone's left it behind. And we're just waiting for this whistle. There it is. Half time. It's all deadlocked at 0-0. Oh, Aguado gets the steal. He's got no help up forward. He's going to have to go alone here. Aguado, oh, it's a lovely touch. Can he slip this one off? He can. Alvarez try to feed it through, but it's been picked off, and all Aguado's hard work has come undone. Jose Manuel fires this one off. Diaz, oh, vision. Absolute vision. Sancho Gallardo works his way down the line, tries to get across inside. It gets picked off. It's fallen to Manuel, who laces one out. It's hit the defender. Gasparoni trying to get in there, but it's cleared away again. Oh, boys. Well, we get Port unstuck there. Lovato left hung out to dry by his defence once again. A chip over the top. Diaz couldn't get there in the air. Lovato needed to commit more, and unfortunately, they get a touch on it, and we go 1-0 down. Well, they've definitely been the better team on the side. They've probably deserved a goal. They've got one there, and now all the work to do here for Atletico to get back into the game. And it's Wakaso with his first goal of the season in the 69th minute. Right, let's make our 3 changes. Arnos, Cardenas and Lopez for Alvarez, Russo and Gasparoni. Freshen this team up, and let's go for it. Oh, Amarel's been done. It's up to Diego Rios. Lovato is there, makes the save, plays it off quickly. 6 minutes to go here in this encounter. We need to find something. It's time to go ultra-attacking. Whips his way forward here. Here's Arnos. Can he get a run going? Works his way through the midfield. Still going here is Arnos. Does his man in beautifully. Still coming. It's a solo effort from the saviour. Slips it off now for Cardenas. Can he set something up? Plays it inside. Gets the run on. Gallardo! Oh my days! Someone needs to finish their dinner. He's running out of legs and he gets done. And here they come again. We are an all-out attack, but they are pushing in now. Amarel gets the touch. Arnos flicks it off. Here's Sancho Gallardo. We'll need a long ball. And there is the whistle. Our first defeat of the season. We go down away to Deportivo. Well, 6 shots to 3, even possession. We actually had the 51% and 10 tackles, but couldn't get the job done here today. Let's have a look here. Emmanuel with a 7.8, probably the pick of the crop. Lovato with 5 saves. Rios with 7.3. So get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Manuel with 5 tackles. Plenty of football, just what Amaral wants. Atletico Madrid have one heavy camper in Daniel Amaral. The centre-back is very content with his playing time at the club and says he can't comprehend life elsewhere. Yes, it's true that I'm enjoying my football at Atletico Madrid and have a good relationship with Mancini. He seems to value having me in his team, and I will do my best to try and repay the trust with some great performances to help the team, he mused. Well, that is the good news there from Daniel Amaral. Really happy here at the club. And let's check in with Pierre Rocher now and the Media Watch.
Media Watch with Pierre Rocher.
Today on the Media Watch, we have a message in from Sam Coe, and the rumours are that Mancini already wanted to release Singh to sign a better free agent. Mancini probably will release him later on after a poor performance in Season 1. Well, we know Singh is gone. He is on his way back to India, and good luck to the lad in his future endeavours. GR Jones 83 is in on the Media Watch, and apparently there's reports coming from Japan that the club Gamba Osaka is interested in bringing over Suda to retire in the Japanese league. Ownership at Atletico considering the move as a gesture of goodwill for the footballing world, but with the transfer embargoes in place, it may be a little bit difficult. He may need to release and be picked up as a free agent. Wee McNally is in on the Media Watch today, and apparently Lovato has gone to Twitter and he's been pleading with the fans to stay on side and support him in keeping the captaincy, despite calls for a better example. Meanwhile, Russo watches on, hoping that the glorious band may one day slip onto his arm. A rivalry brewing at the Wanda perhaps? Only time will tell. Well, let's see who wins the Regenero this season, because generally whoever wins the Regenero will be the captain for the following season. And finally, we've got a message in from Bottled Chris. It is another action here from Lovato. The previously wayward goalkeeper was spotted handing out food, clothes and other supplies at a local support shelter. Publicity stunt amid speculation over his captaincy possibly, or has the fan player of the season turned over a new leaf? Well, hopefully he is going to grab this bull by the horns, captain at this club to glory, and well, getting onto social media now, and hopefully he can do his job. But that's all we've got time for today in the Media Watch. More coming up very, very soon. I've been Pierre Rocher. You have a good one.
Alright, here we go. Game number 2 of the episode. Atletico Madrid back at the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium. They want to get back into form after that 1-0 loss. We take on Almeria. But looks like Mancini's gone to his little black book of formations. He's pulled something out of the back catalogue, which is a little bit, I don't know, a little bit crazy, some might feel. Well, our defence has not been really on point, and some might feel this formation is a little bit adventurous. We're going to smash through this and have a quick pause so we can see what is going on here. This one we call the Arrow, and it is a very attacking formation with Aguado up front, followed by Gallardo and Arnos sitting in behind. We've got Lopez at right midfield, Cardenas at left, Alvarez in the cam role, Manuel in the central defensive midfield, and then a 3-man defensive line of Amaral, Castillo and Rios. Lovato is in the sticks. There is a lot of space to be counter-attacked against, so we're going to have to get goals early if this formation is going to work. Not sure what Mancini is thinking, but he's got faith, so let's get into this game. Here's Sergio Alvarez in the first attack forward here. Sancho Gallardo plays this one off. Cardenas tries to slip it down the line, and it's a very attacking formation here Mancini has put out on the pitch. Here's Sancho Gallardo. He's going to have to do a lot of work here today. He slips it off for Manuel, and if we get picked off like that, we may be in trouble. Here's Amaral, tries to slip forward to the 74 fucking attackers, and now this is where we're going to get caught out. Probably don't have the pace to get back. Here we go. Rios does well, and Amaral clears. We'll bring this one inside. Quick touch on. Aguado fires it off. Here's Cardenas. Can he set something up? There's so many men around the box. Finds Arnos. Arnos tries to turn his man. Works his way into the space. Can he get a little cross in? What the hell was that? Arnos gets in and does the work. And here is Lopez. Feeds it forward. Here is the attack now from the Flying Arrow. It is Arnos. Can he get a cross into the box? He tries hard. Tries to find someone. Picked off. Comes flying through. Sancho Gallardo. Needs some help though. You'd assume there'd be plenty around him. Alvarez flies it inside. Eduardo back off. Sergio Alvarez! Come on! Atletico Madrid with the arrow. Strike first blood in the 24th minute. And it's Sergio Alvarez with his first goal of the season. Well, there's about 6 fuckers in front of him, but he has taken the ball by the horns and gets himself his first goal of the season. Lovely ball off there from Eduardo. Sergio had the space to shoot. He pulls the trigger, and it's 1-0 to Atletico Madrid. Get in. Arnos lays it off. Sergio imposing himself on the game here. Cuts back, brings it inside, and cleared away. Slips it forward. He's got Gallardo. He'll lay this one off for Aguado. And Aguado! Oh! Now they come through the middle. This is going to be their avenue forward because there's not much in front of them. Alvarez tries to get back inside. Cleared away. Fed out wide. Here's the strike, and there is 1-1. Well, the defence exposed there. We looked to have most of it covered, but some quick passing play there from Mayora. And in the 40th minute, it makes 1-1. It looked like we had most of it covered, but Diego Rios not marking up close enough. And that leaves our pants down at the back. Lovato exposed again. And that was probably a poor effort there from Lovato, to be fair. 1-1. Well, there is the whistle for half-time. They've had a few chances, but we've been very adventurous. It is 1-1. Oh, lovely touch there from Amaral. Sergio Alvarez lays it off Cardenas. Off to Arnos. Off to Sancho Gallardo, who will get a runner here. It's a lovely ball forward. Can Cardenas do something with it? Oh, Cardenas. The game just fucking froze for a second. Oh, that's rough. Lopez fires this one off, and it's Arnos. Has he got anything left in the tank? He'll have to cut back. Slips it off, finds Aguado. Back to Arnos. Plays it back here now for Alvarez. Slips it off. He's got Lopez. Lopez slips inside. Gallardo gets a touch, but an easy save because it was an absolute custard shot. Right, 3 changes will be incoming for Atletico Madrid as Almiro make a change as well. The boys up front are running back so much they're getting very, very tired. Mainly the cam wingers sort of players are doing the real issue. So Gasparoni, Prado, and Granero check in for Gallardo, Arnos, and Diego Lopez. I think this is our first look here at Granero. Does well there. Plays it back inside. Alvarez plays this one forward. Here's Gasparoni. He'll turn it off now. Finds Prado. Slips it forward. Quick touch on. Here we are. Granero lays it off. He's got Alvarez. Oh, keep it down, son. Cuts back inside, slips it off. He'll get the ball back, lays it out wide for Jose Manuel. Inside, Sergio Alvarez plays this one off. He's got Cardenas. He'll flick it back now for him. Jose Manuel, back to Alvarez, back to Manuel. He'll slip it out wide, finds Cardenas, plays it inside. Sergio Alvarez lays this one off. He's got Granero. Yeah! Gets in on debut. Granero gets the goal, and it's 2-1 Atletico Madrid. Well, this fucking formation is absolutely attacking, absolutely aggressive, and we find ourselves in front in, well, 5 or 6 minutes to go, but Granero with his first goal for the club. That is a lovely debut and a classic finish there from the winger. And it's 2-1, Atletico gets in. Oh, great save from Lovato. In the 89th minute, the captain gets big. It was an absolute rocket from the edge of the box. The defenders were closing in, but Lovato has made a class save, and it is now a corner. They've brought up the goalkeeper. Oh, can we get a wonder goal once again? Here we go, deep into the box. Oh, it is the keeper. Rios clears it away. Who's there? Gasparoni gets the touch. It's going to come over the top. It's going to come back in. Careful, boys. Oh, Cardenas lays it off. Alvarez played it back into traffic. That's nasty. Played forward. Amaral gets the touch. Here's the strike. Over the top. There's the whistle. 3 points for Atletico. Mancini's pulled something out of the bag there. Well, 8 shots apiece. Even possession. Not as many tackles as we normally would have. Sergio Alvarez with a goal gets the 9.4. 8.7 for Granero with his first goal. 7.5. Good work there all around by the looks of the lads. So get voting up in the eye for your player of the match for the Regenero. All right, here we go. 3 games for you in this episode. We're at the Coliseum Alfonso Perez to take on Getafe. not sure they were in League 2 last season, or the La Liga 1, 2, 3. Cannot remember playing them. But they sit in second position. We sit in fourth position. So a battle of the topper teams. But we've had to make some changes to the lineup today. Alberto Diaz will be the captain from left back today. Lovato has been rested. Ramirez getting an opportunity here between the sticks, the big Argentinian goalkeeper. A lot of new lads probably on display, a few debuts. Ramirez and Pecorini both get starts here. The new acquisitions over the off-season. So the Argentinian goalkeeper and the Italian will play central defensive midfield in place of Jose Manuel. Granero gets a start after that miraculous bench performance in the last game, getting his first goal, so he will start on the right-hand side. We've got Aguado up front. Damian Silva is going to play in the cam position, big 6 foot tall, and hopefully his high attacking work rates can set up some play, but we do have options on the bench. We've also got Nedlev playing on the left-hand side, asked for some game time, said that we're not doing his contract in, so we're going to have to get him a few games in, the Bulgarian. But yeah, with the stamina issues, I felt it was time to rotate the team around and obviously give us a look at some of our other players. Here's the Getafe lineup. Carrasco, okay. There, I'm pretty sure, was he Atletico? I don't know who was in the Atletico side. I think the only player I know is Griezmann. But yeah, they're talking him up, so maybe he is solid. This could be an interesting encounter because we don't have our full-strength lineup. We go with Ramirez, Rodriguez, Amaral and Ballo. Diaz is the captain. We've got Russo and Pecorini, so the two Italians in the midfield. Nedlev on the left, Granero on the right, Silva in the cam position, and Aguado is up front. Let's go. This lad likes to get forward, and here is Diaz. Plays it back off, Pecorini. A little bit of skill and a little bit of jazz and works his way forward. It's taken a deflection, and it's gone wide. We'll get a corner. As well, Pecorini finds Russo, slips it out wide, wanted Rodriguez. Oh, Rodriguez, that is a late challenge. And now we're caught out at the back. Russo's going to have to do some work here against Carrasco. Carrasco moves inside, and Ramirez shows some cat-like reflexes. Oh, Rodriguez just does Carrasco in, and here's Nedlev to try and hit him on a counter-punch. He'll fire this one forward, wants to run here from Aguado. Aguado will lay it back off, Nedlev lays it off, and here is Silva! Oh, he's railed the crossbar. Oh, unlucky Damian Silva. There's Granero. Drives his way forward with some pace. And cuts back and holds up the play. Silva, Russo, Pecorini. Passes it forward, Russo gets Aguado. Aguado turns his man, fires it, Alberto with a save. And cleared away. Nedlev gets in, makes the touch. Lovely work from the Bulgarian. Can he get across in? He can. Who's there? No one. Comes flying out the back. Here's Diaz. Needs to get involved. Nedlev needs to get the touch on. It's a shit pass. And they might hit us on the counter here through Alvaro. Pecorini is in pursuit, but doesn't look like he's got the pace to go with him. Here's the cross into the box. Ramirez with the punch out. It's going to come back in. No, it's not. And there is the whistle. Tied up at 0-0 at half-time. Oh, Pecorini trying to take his man on. Diaz is going to have to do some work here. He does. Here's Pecorini. That's a lovely ball through. And he's got Nedlev. Good save. It's up in dispute. It will be a corner. Oh, Granero. Lovely steal. Works his way forward. Aguado making the run, and he feeds it forward. Obliges the run from the striker. It's Aguado into the box. Cuts back. Takes the strike. Works the keeper. But no one there to swoop. Oh, they played through there. It's up to Diaz to get back. Oh, great save from Ramirez. Well, he's showing some promise here today, the big Argentinian. It's another corner here for Getafe. That's a high, deep ball. Diaz needs to get up. It's over the back. Nedlev just needs to clear this one out, and he bombs it forward. Well, Amaral's been turned. Fed inside. Oh, there's the goal. It was clinical from Getafe in the 72nd minute. Well, Amaral got turned like a spinning top, and there was 3 of them there to choose from. They just weaseled their way through, and they find the goal pass from Ramirez, and his clean sheet goes begging. Right, 3 changes here for Atletico. Garcia Duarte, I think that might be his debut, and Villalba check in for Russo, Granero, and De Silva. Bello's been done. It's over the back post. It's played inside. They're toying. Oh my days! What a save from Ramirez. That was brilliant. And here is Duarte. Fresh legs on the pitch. Can he set something up here, Duarte? The new lad in from the youth academy. Doesn't know where to go. Looks like he's running around like a headless chicken. He'll feed it inside. He finds Viljava and has to play it back for Picarini. Picarini now. Oh, that is a poor pass, lad. That is a poor pass, and now we're exposed. Oh, Bello. Big challenge. Garcia. Rodriguez down the line. Duarte's made a run for him. Come on, Duarte. Where's this cross? Plays it inside. Aguado. Netherlands! 1-1! The Bulgarian asked for a game, and he repays the faith here with a goal. Swoops in like a seagull on a hot chip very, very late in the game. And we get an equalising goal in the 87th minute. Old Red Nuts Alberto can't believe it. And we are back, baby. What a ball in from Duarte. Aguado works the keeper, and in comes Nedlev. Oh, mate, get the man some chips and gravy, because he has put a point on the board here, that's for sure. Let's lock this one in, boys. Mancini happy with the finish. Oh, there's a ball. Duarte is on again. Works his way forward. Can he get the slip pass on here? He's found Aguado. He feeds it back for Duarte. Oh, he's just put it wide. Oh, the young kids in some sensational form. Relishing this opportunity in the first team and hit it first time. But it was off target. Probably could have slipped it off there, but wanted his first goal. Well, there is the whistle. We secure a point against second place Getafe. And a lot of resilience being shown here in season number 2. Well, 10 shots to 7, even possession again. Let's have a look at the performances. Nedlev with an 8.4 did very, very well for us today. We got a goal. Ramirez, 7 saves. That is very, very good as well. So get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Picarini and Duarte, very, very good for us. Up in the eye. Vote for the Regenero, please. Love ya. Right, time for today's player upgrade, and it has to be Granero. What an outstanding debut from the young lad. If you want to make any changes to his number or kit, let me know in the comment section down below. And you know how it works. Whichever has the most thumbs up gets the upgrade in a future episode. So, that is a very decent start to the season. Only with the one loss so far. We're on 11 points and right in the hunt. And Mancini pulling the strings. The team is binding together. And even the new lads dropping in and doing the job. Hopefully you're enjoying this series. Make sure you hit the like button for me if you did enjoy this episode. Subscribe if you're new around here. Bell notifications will help. And if you really want to get notified when a video does go live, because YouTube's a little bit freaky at the moment, you need to get on Twitter and you need to follow me at Sparring DK, because I put up a live thing there every single time a video goes live, and you will be up to date with the notifications on Twitter. But that is where we'll leave it today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have yourself a good one.